Welcome everyone, and we are so happy to be a part of this connect. So grateful for this business and super grateful for this environment and association. And ये business आज की डेट में एक ऐसे मुकाम पे पहुंच गया है कि बहुत से लोगों को ये ऑप्शंस दे रहा है, जीविकाएं दे रहा है, और ये बिजनेस मॉडल आज की डेट में बहुत सारे कॉलेजेस में भी एज सब्जेक्ट पढ़ाया जा रहा है. So today we are very happy that we have a group of dynamic young leaders, and we will be of course listening from them. उनसे सीखेंगे, उनसे जानेंगे वो क्या सोचते हैं और क्यों इस बिजनेस को सीरियस ऑप्शन की तरह और एक सीरियसली इसको बिल्ड कर रहे हैं. So before we actually start talking, I would like all of you probably to give your quick introduction. So we'll start with Ashwin.
Hi guys, I'm Ashwin Bhargava. I hail from Bangalore. I'm 23 years old and I have a background in sports and nutrition. And now I seriously build a business because I would like to create an asset that lives beyond my name.
Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Apeksha Kala. I'm an anesthetist by profession. I'm building this business with my husband, Dr. Amit Kala, who's a neurosurgeon, and our 6-year-old daughter, Ananya.
Hello friends, I'm Dr. Leon Chung, PhD in Management and Traditional Business of Restaurant from Lucknow, building this business for life of significance. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Rachna. I'm a yoga instructor. I've been teaching yoga from the last 10 years. Married to Manjunath, who is a nutrition and diet consultant. We have a son who's 8-year-old and a daughter who's 3. We are into this business mainly to fulfill all our dreams and also for financial freedom.
Hi everybody, I'm Ritik Khanna. I'm an architect by profession. Me and my wife, we both are building the business, who is also an architect. And we have a 2-week-old daughter named Anaya.
Wow, wonderful. And you know what? We are Sushil and Rashmi. Sushil was a shipping captain. I was an IT professional. हमारा career और life सब सही चल रहा था जब हमारे business ये दिखाया गया. And you know what? We just wanted to build an extra option, like extra step नहीं. But जैसे ही हमने journey शुरू करी, we really wanted to take it seriously, and we did take it as a career path. And we are so grateful for that. So yes, that's a bit of our story. Now we'll start with the questions. And the first question goes to the second generation, which is building the business. And we have 2 leaders here, and they are children of diamonds. So starting with Ashwin, Ashwin, your question would be, like, as a second generation, you've seen your parents building the business. Why have you chosen it as a career, for yourself?
I think that when I look at that particular question, I think to me there are so many reasons as to why I would build this business for the second generation. But if I were to look at one reason particularly that stands above everything is, I'd probably explain it to something that I heard is, if I were to look back, let's say 50, 60 years back, like if you look at times where maybe 1950s, 1960s, 1970s, people who were successful back then, if you were to look at people, let's say, Dhirubhai Ambani, all people we looked up to, people who succeeded. Now, people in that era, no doubt they did succeed. They've achieved a life of significance. They did things that are amazing. But most often what tended to happen was, if you looked at their success, most of them gave, 30, 40, 50 years in order to succeed. And many times they never actually were able to enjoy the fruit of their hard work in a way. Many times it was the second generation or the third generation who actually reaped the rewards of what they did. Now, obviously that was the industrial age, but today we live in an information age, an information era. Things are very different. It's fast moving, it's fast paced. We live in a time where everything's available on our phones, and we are connected. Today, things are different. If you look at successful people today, if you look at someone like Mark Zuckerberg in contrary, from his point of, let's say, idea to success, all happened under a decade. Now, that's something that attracts people like me. Someone like, as a youngster, I would love that. Now, obviously, that's something that drives the focus. Now, can I have an idea like Mark Zuckerberg? Maybe, maybe not. But I've seen other people who've done it. And one is my parents. I remember when they started this business, in under a decade, they were free from all the financial stresses that came with regular life. They had, in a way, I would say, more options than sometimes the fancy, very wealthy people do. They had more options, more time, more leverage than anyone else. And as a youngster, when I looked at it, I was thinking, wow, if I were to give, let's say, 5 years to the business, I could have the next 30 years to enjoy what I've done in those 5 years.
Now, Wow, well said. And Ritik, you're an architect, and you almost finished your degree, and you straight away saw your mother building it. So, what is it that made you take this as a serious, career path?
Ma'am, starting से ही ना, I had a business mindset. So it was clear that I'm going to, into the business line because मेरे father हमेशा से job background में रहे हैं. And because this business was already in my family, so it was very easier for me to take this decision. Because initially कुछ लोगों की family में हो जाता है if and but हो business को लेके, but my family had a strong hold in the business, and of course they also helped me in making this decision. And the second most important thing which helped me is the atmosphere of Network 21 in my family. Because there are very limited people जिनके पास ये privilege है कि वो उस atmosphere में grow करते हैं. I was in 8th standard when my mother started building the business and started listening to audios by Network 21. So मैं business में came after around 10 years. So वो एक माहौल था business में, and the few things जो कि बहुत attractive थी initially जब मैं business को as a career देख रहा था, that there is no boss. Second thing is this is a dream driven business. बाहर dreams के बारे में इतनी बात क्या, थोड़ी सी भी बात नहीं करी जाती. And the most important thing was this was my family business. So why not carry forward a legacy या carry forward something जिसके पास आपके पास already you have a strong background of. And अब अगर हम ये especially after this COVID situation अगर हम देखें जो digital change इस business में आया है, I have built the business on the road also, and I am building the business digitally also. मेरे पेरेंट्स के पास शायद उतना बड़ा वो प्रिविलेज नहीं था क्योंकि हम टेक फ्रेंडली हैं. जैसे Ashwin said that we all are connected and we are always on the phone. So these are the things which helped me taking a very serious decision regarding this business, building as a career.
So, I would just say that we are talking about you 35 here. We were also in early 30s when we were introduced and to this business, and we were professionals. Now I'm going to talk to Dr. Apeksha Gala now. She has a busy career, and Dr. Apeksha, the question to you is, how do you manage to build this business along with your busy career?
I think for me it all started with why. Obviously, I began with this for the need to improve my health and my family's health. And I was exposed to the wonderful Nutralite products by a friend whom I trusted a lot. And I had never seen this as an opportunity, but my uplines, to whom I'm so grateful, they kept encouraging me. And then I decided to take a leap of faith kind of a thing and give this a test drive. So I basically worked very, very closely with my uplines, and I did exactly what they told me to do. Didn't apply much of my knowledge to this. Yes, it did mean investment of my time. But what I realized is that it was absolutely worth investing in this because personally for me also it led to better interpersonal relationships and better growth. And yes, I started listening to, it started with one Network 21 audio a day. And then it started increasing. It also helped me to better, my communication skills with people. So, and most of all, I learned what edification is, and I started imbibing that as well in my day-to-day life. So that's how we built this.
Wow. It's easy, such an easy explanation. First of all, wanting to do something, to desire to achieve, and second is willingness to learn. And probably you had willingness to learn. And we all get a coach here, which is so wonderful. All of you who are even listening, you will have somebody who would really tell you step by step what to do, which is so beautiful. Now, Rachna, as you said that you are a yoga enthusiast. So how did this yoga thing help you to build this Amway business? Just want to ask maybe that point of view, because there are many people today are doing a lot of wellness stuff. Yeah. And so that's why I thought probably I'll ask this question.
Actually, I'm so grateful to be a part of this business because when I first joined this business, I was pursuing my company secretaryship. But my interest and inclination was always towards yoga and wellness. And thankfully, after associating with the Network 21 system, which actually believes in the principles like believing in your dreams and your true passion, it gave me that strength and courage to be, pursue my passion and make it into my profession and also excel in it. And we also see that one of the main components of this business is health, which is mainly physical and mental health, wherein Amway provides us with amazing range of products for our physical health and Netto21 for our mental health and well-being. In the same way, yoga, which is India's gift to this world, is also based on the principle of physical and mental well-being. And to explain, in the current situation for me with 2 children at home who are constantly demanding my time, and I homeschool my children and taking all my yoga classes and managing the business, sometimes it's overwhelming. And I can say yoga with Neutralite has really helped me to keep up my best state of health. There has been a lot of health consciousness among people right now, and people are they're looking for some solutions to cater to different health needs. So this belief of mine that, yoga practice with Neutralite and of course in combination with other lifestyle changes like proper nutrition and rest, this has helped me to attract a lot of good people into my business. And of late, because of this current situation, there has been a digital revolution where I've been able to take yoga digitally and reach out to a larger number of people compared to before and cater to their different health needs, whoever try to connect with me online. So that's how I'm able to grow my business as well.
Wow. And you've done such a beautiful combination, because we always say there are 4 pillars of like optimal health, and nutrition plus exercise, of course. So you do exercise and you've added Neutralite to it.
Yes.
Wow. And you've done networking. I mean, you've built a business with this. So wonderful. And Leon, you are Ruby Platinum, and you went Ruby Platinum during peak pandemic times, and you're a new founder Platinum also now. So I really want to ask you, I mean, that was something really great that you did. At that time, people were under a lot of fear, or, stresses were there. कि आपने उस समय में आपकी कौन सी ऐसी स्ट्रेंथ है जिसने आपका साथ दिया और आपने इस बिजनेस को बिल्ड किया, इतना बड़ा बिल्ड किया? सो ओवर टू यू.
Yes, कई बार कई लोगों को लगता है कि as we grow up हमें कुछ चीजें सीखनी होती है, और इस बिजनेस में स्पेशली रेस्टोरेंट बिजनेस में, और I was also in Sherwood नैनीताल, so सीखा कि कैसे हम्बल रहे, लोगों को कैसे ट्रीट करें. वी हैव टू ट्रीट पीपल इक्वल, चाहे वो हमसे बड़े हों या छोटे हों, नो मैटर ऑफ द प्रोफेशन. सो आई ऑलवेज लर्न टू बी हम्बल, एंड वही चीज हेल्प भी किया इस बिजनेस में, क्योंकि जैसे जैसे हमने लोगों को प्लान दिखाया, कभी किसी ने ये नहीं बोला कि तुम एमवे कर रहे हो और उन्होंने नेक्स्ट टाइम हमसे कटे नहीं. वो हर बार हमसे पूछते थे कि कैसा चल रहा है, एंड देन थैंक्स टू द सोशल मीडिया ऑल्सो दे वर ऑलवेज लुकिंग अप टू मी, एंड दे न्यू कि अगर कुछ भी सप्लीमेंट्स चाहिए तो वो किसको फोन करना है. सो दे ऑलवेज कॉल्ड मी एंड ऑलवेज गिव. देन आई ऑल्सो अंडरस्टूड पीपल. इट्स वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट कि हम लोगों को समझे वो लोग क्या चाहते हैं, क्योंकि हम लोग कई बार क्या करते हैं ना कि हम लोग उनके साइड को नहीं देखते हैं. जैसे कि स्टेप इन अदर शूज एंड देन यू विल अंडरस्टैंड. सो दैट इज व्हाट आई आल्सो डिड, और उससे आई वाज ऑलवेज सॉल्यूशन ओरिएंटेड. पहले तो खुद के लिए सॉल्यूशन ओरिएंटेड होना पड़ता है कि लेस एक्सक्यूजेस, क्योंकि हम लोग अक्सर क्या करते हैं कि हम लोग प्रॉब्लम्स को ज्यादा बताते हैं एंड देन वी टेक अ बैक स्टेप, या हम लोग वी आर स्पेंडिंग मोर टाइम ऑन सोशल मीडिया एंड अदर OTT प्लेटफॉर्म्स, जिससे हम लोग अपने लाइफ को भी प्रॉब्लम्स में ले आते हैं. सो आई अंडरस्टूड टू ब्रिंग द सॉल्यूशन फॉर माई सेल्फ. देन आई ऑल्सो स्टार्टेड ब्रिंगिंग सॉल्यूशन फॉर पीपल. कभी भी हम लोग बात करते हैं किसी से तो हम लोग उनसे डायरेक्टली पूछते नहीं है, बट वी आस्क कि हाउ इज योर हेल्थ, आई एम नोटिसिंग कि आपको चलने में दिक्कत हो रही है या आप खांस रहे हैं. सो दे वुड ऑलवेज गिव अ पॉजिटिव आंसर, to which always the solution is Neutralite. हम लोग को Neutralite as a solution लाना है, because we are not salesmen, we are providing solutions. And most important is this, जो most important strength है, we kept learning. हर phase पे problems आएंगी, but I always learned, read more books, thanks to Network 21 system and the leadership जिन्होंने इतना अच्छा platform दिया है. Now the media is on the phone and or you can listen it on the go. So always it helped me in learning, and from since class 12 also I have always been learning. So this is now what has helped me in this time and to grow really fast as a leader. And this pandemic times was tough, but it is a boom also for us in the business. Thank you.
Yeah, actually. Wonderful. So with Core Plus, we all know, I mean, incomes have really increased, and if you really put the right structure together, just if like Founder Platinum का एक package 12 से 18 लाख का, you know, it's like pretty good. And उसके साथ जब आप Core Plus के साथ करते हैं तो उसमें potential for growth है, for like moving forward. So Dr. Apeksha, this question is for you, that as a Founder Platinum, what do you think? What benefits have you already started enjoying? I mean, of course, you're moving on, but already, I mean, what benefits that you are really happy having?
Well, yes, the monetary benefits, the financial benefits are amazing. For me, it was, I work like 10 to 12 hours a day, probably extended to 24 hours considering my, emergency duty times and all that. And what I began to realize is that as and when I get senior, probably my number of working hours might not reduce. And the stress is going to increase. And I wanted a balance. I wanted a balance between my work life and my family life. And with the kind of professional income, when I compared the Amway income, it was absolutely worth it. And so it was just what my uplines showed me, the vision, the foresight, that, it can be possible to have a completely balanced life and become financially free as well.
Wow. Thank you for that perspective of yours, Dr. Apeksha. So, Leon, back to you. You have been, like you said, management, have been teaching in management workshops. I mean, teaching MBAs and BBAs as a PhD doctor. So, we know youth are going through this education path. So if we are showing them an enterprise, like, an entrepreneurial project today, what do you think could be, how would we get them and how would we tell them the benefits of this and what could they get from this business? So would like your perspective on that.
ये सवाल हमेशा लुकिंग फॉरवर्ड ही है, क्योंकि जैसे हम लोग भी MBA या BBA करते हैं तो हम लोग को लगता है कि हम लोग को एक अच्छा नौकरी मिले और काफी अच्छे कंपनीज पे जाएं. बट अगर हम लोग Amway के क्रेडेंशियल्स को देखें तो इट्स अ 8 बिलियन ग्लोबल कंपनी एंड जस्ट सीइंग इन द फोर्ब्स लिस्ट आल्सो वी आर इन द टॉप 49 ऑफ द प्राइवेट कंपनीज. और यहाँ पे लोग नौकरी जाने के लिए बहुत ही टफ काम करते हैं. बट यहाँ पे इस बिजनेस में आपको कुछ भी नहीं लगाना है. अक्सर जैसे हम लोग सेल्फ एम्प्लॉयड हैं और ट्रेडिशनल बिजनेस माइंडसेट से हैं, तो हम लोगों को लगता है कि जब तक एक अच्छा आइडिया पहले ना आए, फिर उस पर कुछ अच्छी पूंजी ना लगे या लोन ना ले, तब तक हम लोगों को लगता है ये नहीं है कि बिजनेस नहीं है. और ये बिजनेस अब 21st सेंचुरी का आ गया, जस्ट लाइक रॉबर्ट टी कियोसाकी ने भी बताया है, एंड ऑल्सो इन लॉट ऑफ मीडिया एंड द बुक्स, कि वी हैव टू वर्क स्मार्ट नाउ. एंड ये प्रूव भी हो रहा है क्योंकि अब इंडिया में इतने बिलियनियर्स आ रहे हैं जस्ट बिकॉज दे आर वर्किंग स्मार्ट. तो एज अ यूथ अगर हम लोग भी स्मार्टली सोचे विदाउट डिस्टर्बिंग आवर करंट बिजनेस एंड वी टेक दिस इनिशियली पार्ट टाइम, तो हम लोगों को ये दिखेगा कि फर्स्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट्स बिल्कुल ही नेक्स्ट टू बहुत ही कम है, बट दे आर ऑपरेशनल कॉस्ट, और वो ऑपरेशनल कॉस्ट बहुत ही कम है. एंड देन सेकेंडली द प्रोडक्ट्स आर ऑफ वेरी गुड क्वालिटी. हमें स्टॉक भी बहुत कम रखना होता है. एज पर आवर मूवमेंट वी कीप द स्टॉक, वी डोंट नीड टू पुट एवरीथिंग. एंड आजकल तो होम डिलीवरी इन 1 या 2 days में हो रहा है, सो इट इज अगेन वेरी फास्ट that Amway is doing. Then third is we don't have to maintain our own website or mobile applications and the taxations. ये सब already company handle कर रही है. So we are free from all those things. So, and then the fourth is we are into a leadership development program. कोई भी इंसान आज ये काम कर सकता है. Like whenever we are showing plan, हमें ये नहीं देखना है कि कौन high status का है या low status का है. हमें ये देखना है who has a dream. So if any youth also here has a dream and they are stuck in their job, कई लोग job change करते रहते हैं and then they are changing cities also, which is very hectic. हम लोग यहाँ पे एक city से multiple cities में काम कर सकते हैं. In fact, वर्ल्ड वाइड भी काम कर सकते हैं. So we can build a business anywhere without all the hassles, and it's a very big business. Thank you, ma'am.
Wow. Yes, absolutely true. So Rachna, as a women entrepreneur, we're also talking a lot about that. So what are the benefits that you're enjoying by building this business?
As I mentioned earlier, one of the biggest benefits that I've got is ample time to pursue my passion and make it my profession. It's not just for me, but also for my husband, who was a software engineer with masters in computers. But his inclination was always towards nutrition and wellness, and he could also make that shift after we reached the 21% level, and now we both are in the similar field. We get to spend a lot of time together, utilize each other's strengths, and build this business together. And we enjoy doing a lot of activities in this business, and also we have got the business and also otherwise. So it's really helped me with my personal growth as well. It's helped me to become a better mother, a better wife, and also improve my relationships mainly with my in-laws and parents, and also spend good quality time with kids, especially with children, because I see that in the current scenario with little children, though the parents are working from home in this pandemic, they are unable to engage their kids properly and spend quality time with them. But thanks to this business, I've been able to engage my children very well, spend quality time with them without, with zero screen exposure. We know how detrimental it is for the growth of kids, and do a lot of hands-on and creative activities with the kids. Basically, it's given me a lot of time, a lot of flexibility. I can be a yoga teacher when I want to. I can be a business entrepreneur when I want to. I can be a mother. I can be, I can balance everything very efficiently. So mainly what I want to convey is I'm able to manage my profession without any stress, and I'm also able to manage my home, which I think is super important, without having the guilt of not utilizing my potential to the fullest.
Wow. Beautiful. And yes, flexibility of this business, the choices it gives, awesome. We totally believe that. And now, coming back to our second generation here, that, there's a lot of youth watching and a lot of U35 watching today. So what are those maybe 2 key tips, from both of you, we would love that you would like to give to the youth watching today? So 2 key tips to build this business big to the young people here. So who's going to take it first? Okay, Ritik.
So if we are going to talk about 2 main key things which I believe every young person should focus on right now, the first thing is of course your dream. See, this is a dream-driven business, and as it is always like, keep main thing the main thing. Business जो है वो dream से चलेगा, आप business से नहीं चलोगे, आपका business आपके dream की मदद से आगे जाएगा. So आज की डेट में if you talk about young generation, people in the corporate jobs वो salary oriented हैं, वो company switch करते हैं depending on their annual packages and things like that. बट अगर आप उसको ओवरऑल देखेंगे तो वो बहुत छोटे छोटे डिफरेंसेस होते हैं, जिसकी वजह से कंपनीज भी चेंज हो रही हैं और बहुत सारी चीजें जो हो रही हैं. बट इफ वी आर गोइंग टू टॉक अबाउट दिस बिजनेस इज फॉर फुलफिलिंग योर ड्रीम्स. वो अगर कोई भी पर्सन किसी जॉब में या कॉर्पोरेट करियर के अंदर जा रहा है, तो वो 10 साल 15 साल 20 साल 25 साल बाद जो उसका पोजीशन होगी, जो उसकी सैलरी होगी, वो उसके लिए आज उतने पैशनेटली काम कर रहा है और कंपनी स्विच कर रहा है. और ये बिजनेस है जो आपको कंपैरेटिवली कम टाइम के अंदर, इफ यू बिल्ड इट द राइट वे, वो आपको कम टाइम के अंदर सेम पैकेजेस पे पहुंचा देगा जो शायद 50-55 की एज में किसी सीईओ को मिल रहा होगा, being a Amway business diamond with the help of Net 21. So this is the first thing which I would suggest is keep the main thing, dream-driven businesses, so dream big and work for your dream. Second major thing I would say is, or we can say the second major change which has happened to the business is social media. So if you are good at it, that's great. If you are not good at it, then get good at it. Because social media is the key. आज की डेट में we are not going out, we cannot prospect people that much efficiently that we used to do earlier. So, and becoming a micro influencer is, I would say, cool right now, because अगर आप अपना Instagram पेज खोलते हैं, you have 10,000 followers, तो आप verified account है, और ये बहुत सारी चीजें हैं जो आपको एक ऑनलाइन पहचान दे देता है एक उस चीज में. People feel very honored अगर उनके पास उस तरीके की चीजें हैं. Social status बहुत different है. With the help of this business, using social media for prospecting, for leadership, for influencing, चाहे वो product influencing कर रहे हो, चाहे आप leadership के basis के लिए influencing कर रहे हो, but of course you can become a micro entrepreneur, micro influencer, and micro entrepreneurship को आगे लेकर जाया जा सकता है if you use social media the right way in this business. So these are the two key things from my side.
Wow, good. Thank you for your tips. And surely social media agar hai to we will use it and we will but the thing is, the best part is our business is still not dependent on it. We can build it even without that. So that's the best part, that this way or that way, offline, online, and this opportunity remains the same. So now, Ashwin, what are the two key tips you think that the youth would need?
Yeah. I think I think when you talk about youth and tips, I wish youth actually